Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back at some more Ace Attorney today, and yeah, essentially last time we figured out that Lieb in me murdered Praise-a-Lot, and her husband killed himself to hide the evidence. Essentially, it was draining. That was an emotionally draining chapter, especially that end that was insane. When we finally realised what was happening and he was protecting his wife, he was like, yeah, that hurt. Yeah, we loaded the next bit and then we saw that the next case is now involving a guy dead by Noodles. So we will see how that goes. I'm very interested to see how where that's gonna go. But yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. I mean, yeah, I'm interested. We'll watch the thingy again, the cutscene. And about storyteller. Oh, and yeah, we've got Blackwell. I could play through all that. I'm very excited that we've got Blackwell again. I love him.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What time is it? It's 9, 10, 11.
Oh my god, just gets fucking murdered. She's just dead? No. Do you think you did it? Oh no, if you did it, oh, sorry. Hey, boys, not together. Don't worry, I have an idea. I can't. This guy's actually been suffocated to death by Noodles. Or drowned in the broth. Something's happened though. May 13th, 9:45 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 6. Now, because I checked the thing, it seems that we're going to be a feeder with Blackwell, so we'll see. What the heck? It brings the defendant to his own trial late. Plus, the request is so last minute, I don't even have a chance to talk with my client. He's late for a very important date. My name is Athena Sykes. Armed with analytical psychology and a full arsenal of legal know-how, I'm a fully competent lawyer with the right anything agency. I wish my client would show up on time already. Trial's about to start. Which appears to be made it just in time. I kind of wish I didn't look at the... I just wanted to see if we were Apollo or Athena, and I kind of spoiled myself that it's Blackwell here. Where have you been? I was about to start, Simon. Yeah, I would have lost it. You need to be so worked up, Athena. This baldness can wait. There's no way to wait for me. Oh, I just love him so much. And besides, why do I want to start from the wrong foot with him right at the gate? Dealing with such matters is part of being a lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, well, covering for your lateness is not. Still put a rank amateur, I see. This is Simon Blackwell. Might not look it, but he's actually a prosecutor and a psychology specialist. He and I go way back. That's our shared specialization in psychology. We're both disciples of the same person, so to speak. But he's kind of like seeing you, I guess? Why don't you just say your mother? But twisted sense of humor, no. I wish he'd stop treating me like a child all the time. So, what about Dono and Justice Dono? Try is aboard, and Apollo is helping Tracy with a magic show. Oh, okay, fair enough. You know, for a game called Apollo Justice, he's been in the forefront of, like, one case. Jesus Christ. Didn't I tell you? Yeah, what? So neither one of them are here. Leaving you to take this on alone. Yep. Ye gods. Call Dono back. It's not too late. Oh no, not too late at all. You will only need to know how to teleport. Very well. Then I will settle for Justice Dono. Go grab him by the horns and drag him here. I was literally in the middle of a show, Simon. I don't want to admit it, but I've got what it takes to take on this case. Just leave it to me and this will and go watch from the gallery. As your defense derails in spectacular fashion. No. As I win the heck out of this trial. He's like, yeah, I don't trust you, bitch. Be okay, promise. So wipe that look off your face already, will you? Anyway. Oh, hi, Captain Prize! Yeah, it's going good, thanks. How are you doing, my love? Anyway, take it the guy behind you is... Yes, he's your... He's asleep again. Oi, Bucky, wake up. Yeah. Oh, what's do that for, Simon? Oh, he's drunk. Love that. This is yellow chickadee. She's a lawyer, such as it were. Say she's more green than yellow, however. Lawyer? She sure doesn't look it, does she? Does she look like your fellow apprentice or something? Something like that. I've known her longer than I've known you. You could say we're bound to one another. Oh, okay. Well then, guess I've ever call Miss Chickadee then. I kind of love him. Simon, this guy's not only rude, but he's free sheets to the window of his own trial. I know we just met, but I'm about ready to give him a piece of my mind. Do as you will. Just save it for after the trial. Miss Chickadee? Don't call me that. How do you... Sammy is an old friend of mine. I'm the fourth generation heading over, so what's sober? Oh. Wet noodle number 4. Bucky Wet. Nice to meet you. Oh, so is that like... Noodle number 3 is murdered or something? It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Wet. So he can pull himself together when he wants to. Right, is he in the thing yet then? 20? Fair enough. Oh wait, okay, right. So, a Rakugo storyteller of 55 years who is famous for his soba-based recipes. He has 2 disciples under him in his troupe. Okay. Was he one of them? If only this trial wasn't starting in a few minutes. Having been accused of murder, that only occurred yesterday. I'm afraid it's taken a toll on the poor boy. Okay, valid. Understandable, yeah. And you happened to be there at the theatre when it happened too, right? He said he found the Rakugo storyteller murdered in his dressing room. Indeed. The victim, master storyteller Taifu Tonedo. Tonedo? Was a long-time patron of Wet Soba. Master Tonedo has been looking for after Bucky ever since Wet Noodle number 3 passed away, so they're not the same person. Okay, good to know. I see. So the victim was kind of like a father to the defendant, huh? That's stupid old father. Like a father? No, wait. He was always decent in my soba. How dare you speak ill of him? Running your mouth like that is why they suspect you of his murder in the first place. Now, pull yourself together. Number 3 must be rolling in his grief. but Simon. It's a police. None of them believes me. They won't listen to me. Looks like he's still in shock from the whole ordeal. Don't worry, Mr. Wet. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm gonna defend you with everything I got. You're in good hands now. You mean you believe me, ma'am? Of course. No matter what, I'll believe in you to the very end. Gee whiz, Miss Chickadee. Come on. I need to shape up. Just like, those al dente noodles of yours. Yes, ma'am. I'll show up this fish. Look. Oh my god. Love that. Oh, is he just passed out? Mr. Wet! Bucky, you great big plug. So, how exactly do you know this guy? Just a freak of Wet Soba, and still do, in fact. So I've known him since he was a lad. That's why his father and Mr. Tonedo were always so good to me. Didn't know you like soba so much, Simon. I wouldn't expect one such as you, who eats meat slabs between slabs of bread, to understand the delicate taste and the subtle textures impacted by buckwheat flour. It's just rude, but I digress. And what about flavour and salty and stuff? For that wet soba Ed like this, I'll never be able to face number 3 or Master Tonedo in the next life. Ah, I see. That's why you came to me. You wanted someone you could trust. It was never my intention to ask you. Ugh. I'll show him I can handle it just fine. Well, I believe it's just about time. What? But we haven't even properly discussed the case yet. What's the matter? You look nervous, Vino. Don't tell me you're chickadeeing it out. I'm just trembling with excitement of battle, that's all. Off gates. Let's do this. Come on, Mr. Wet. Get up on the floor. We've got a case to win. Yes, Miss Chickadee. I'll go do my best.
Wet Soba.
Wet soba.
I...
Wet soba. Wet soba. Wet soba.
Wet soba. Wet soba. Wet soba. Wet soba. Wet soba. Ja, Sie was news? Sorry, sir. No can do. I'm kind of busy at the class. Huh? See? Yeah. Blah, blah. Okay, let's do this. He do himself or his case any favours like this, Simon. Maybe we should let him go get some rest somewhere. Rest? Huh? Maybe for a lump of regular flour dough with noodles. Oh, I love a noodle. Oh, I'm fresh, like my soup. Soap don't rest. Also bought 3 freshers. And the buckwheat seeds fresh, cut fresh, the dough fresh, boiled the noodle fresh. Guy's a mess. He's blacked out. Oh boy, just knew something like this would happen. Simon, what are the 3 freshers of Soba who's talking about? First, buckwheat seeds or groats. Are ground up to make buckwheat flour. Why are we discussing how to make noodles? Should I be making notes? Then dough made of this flour is cut with with a large rectangular knife into noodles. And finally, the buckwheat noodles are boiled. Each step is done immediately, one after the other, so the soba is fresh when eaten. Oh, so that's what you meant. I won't want to make me any soba noodles right now though, that's for sure. Fina, there's no time for idle chatter. You need to get into the courtroom now. Just remember, as a prosecutor, I'll be unable to lend you a hand. You don't expect any help from my quarter. There you are, treating me like I'm incompetent again. For information, I wasn't planning on asking for your help anyway. Ugh. You should wait, Simon. I'll show you. Oh, can he be on Maya, please? Mr. Ryan Apollo may not be here. But that's alright. I can do this on my own. Oh, please. Please. Blackwood, please. May 13th, 9:50 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. Sorry, I was yawning. Oh, it's regular judge again. I guess I still know you. Yeah, it is. Okay. Interesting. So we just teleported back over. Court is now in session for the trial of Bucky Wood. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is fully prepared, Your Honor. What's this? No prayer this time, Prosecutor Somebody. That is correct, Your Honor. To expedite the proceedings, I complete them beforehand in the lobby. Well, you could have done that first, Simon. I'm very thoughtful of you. By the way, what brings you back to this country? Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh! And we don't get to see Edgeworth? Where's Edgeworth? You can't just drop his name in here and just not have him. Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth himself called on me to handle this case. Besides, I have a debt to repay. Wait, and though my opponent is yet a caliphate, I have no qualms with sending it down to hell. Objection! Jesus Christ. If you ever score to sell, it's with Apollo, not me. But more importantly... Oh wait, I forgot yeah, of course they're going against it. I'm not a caliphate, I'm a qualified and capable attorney. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot, they've actually gone against each other in court, and obviously now we know that they're adopted brothers. But, like they kind of hinted at it, but like... I don't know, I think you'd have more of a reaction, surely. And what is that yellow attire? If not proof of your immaturity, you small spring chick. Now cease your shrill chirping. No, now, Prosecutor Somebody. She's still only a teenager. Please go easy on her. Wait, how old is Athena? Don't tell me she's like fucking 16. Oh, she won't appear. Great. Oh my god. Jeez, man. Okay, now even the judge is giving the kid treatment. Very well. Shall we begin, Your Honor? Yeah. Yes. I suppose we should. Now then, Prosecutor Somebody, please give your opening statement. I say testimony for some reason. Show them what I can do. They'll be sorry they underestimated me. Certainly. Let the last right of the victim commence. The incident is believed to have occurred at around 4 PM yesterday, May 12th. At the Storytellers Theatre called Kurukuru Te. The victim was a great master of the Tornado School of Rakugo, or comedic storytelling. His name was Taifu Tornado. Oh, there's a dog? Oh, we get to see a dog. Oh my god, Mum's the dog testifies. The scene of the murder was the theatre dressing room. It is accessible via the staff entrance hallway, and it has an inner and outer sliding door. Okay. You died in the dressing room. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's absolutely... Unless he's been whacked over the head, he's been fucking suffocated in soup. Which is insane. The estimated time of death is between 2 and 5 p.m. The cause of death was suffocation, yeah. Though how the victim suffocated is yet to be determined. Oh, okay. The autopsy found nothing unusual in his lungs or stomach, and there's no murder weapon. So it wasn't drowned, because they'd find water in there, right? Is that how drowning works? So it's definitely suffocating. You know what, I don't like Nayu, but that animation's cool. I will now submit the incident report to the court. Let's go again. Perfect, okay. Prosecutor Samadi, how can you name Mr. Wet as a culprit? Well, you don't know how the victim was killed. Even with what? I mean, valid, actually. Oh, it's me, the actual normal butterfly! Yippee! I was so happy. I thought I was gaslighting myself. I was like, I swear the butterflies are normally just pink. But the one in Crane is black for some reason. It has like black outlines. So he's the minor butterfly. This is just a regular butterfly. He's like one of them like first class ones that like, you know, had never did a day of work in their life. While it is true that the weapon and precise method are yet unknown, the accused is the only one who had opportunity to commit the murder. Isn't that right, Butterfly? Oh yes it is, sir! You're absolutely right! I will explain this assertion in further details as we continue. Oh boy, I can't wait to bury this bitch! Ugh, I guess that means he has some kind of evidence to present. Oh, Butterfly's just gone, never mind. Now, how would the accused care to plead his case? He's dead. Come to think of it, where is the defendant, Miss Sykes? Sorry, Your Honor. But I'm afraid Mr. White isn't feeling very well and is resting in the infirmary. Surely it is the lack of a clear conscience that impedes him from facing this court. Right, starting off on the wrong foot already. Oh, bear with, Streamlabs. Piss off, please. Bear with. It's just, I keep getting an alert saying my mic doesn't work, so I'd like to think it works. We'll see. If it doesn't, oh well, at least we're having a good time, right, guys? Right, okay, let me just come over here. There we go, that's fine. Okay, no worries, that'll do. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh wait. Oh. Right. Mr. Wet is the head chef of a sober shop frequented by the victim. On the day of the incident, Mr. Wet went to the theatre at the victim's request. Taifu Tornado was a connoisseur soba, as you can see in this photograph. He was apparently making soba himself in the dressing room that very day. The soba found at the scene was likely the soba that he himself made, though. Liking soba is one thing, but making it in a theatre dressing room is a bit much, no? Master Tornado truly had a passion for soba, didn't he? For a man like that to be murdered by a soba chef is simply unthinkable. Okay, so he makes soba, and then Bucky makes the noodle? Right? Yet the accused had ample motive. For in the victim's safe, we discovered the deed to the accused shop. Mr. Wet was to inherit red soba when he lost his father recently. Further, it's believed the victim stole the shop's deed during the transfer process. The prosecution believes the accused killed the victim in order to get the deed back. Okay, fair enough, that's valid. A murder over a deed to the shop. That does sound like a plausible motive. So that's what this case is about? You should sound to fill me in a little bit. Could have contributed more than just 1,000 buckets of cold sweat if you had. Defense. From your demeanour, I gather you know very little about the details on this case. well, you see...
Shut it up!
You're dishonoring the soul of the victim by appearing in the courtroom unprepared. You're an embarrassment to your profession. You putrid egg yolk. She's an egg yolk. Jesus. I'm sorry. Okay. Paul's a red pepper, now I'm an egg yolk. We got omelette. We've only just started, and I've already been demoted from spring chick. That's pretty funny, actually. I'm ready to call my witness, Your Honor. Oh, I wonder who the witness is going to be. Let us listen to the words of the one who was present when the crime was discovered. When was there the victim body was found? Real witness, please take the stand. Watch them be the murderer right off the bat. Oh, oh, it's never mind. Oops, I said I didn't say anything, Simon. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Simon Blackwell, prosecutor. Prosecutor Blackwell? You didn't tell me you were going to take the stand. Simply wasn't time. Oh boy, he's so hot, isn't he, Naya? Shut up, Butterfly. Yes. What a shame, Prosecutor Blackwell. Would you share the damning scene you witnessed beforehand with the defense? We could have moved this trial along and saved the victim's soul that much faster. Damning scene? What the world did Simon see? Prosecutor said Maddie, was it? If I give my testimony, so I'd like to confirm. By all means. This case involves Rakugo, a very traditional form of Japanese comedic storytelling. Do you have enough knowledge in the art form to handle the case competently? Are you implying that I am not qualified for this case? Not yet. I'm simply trying to ascertain your familiarities with the topic for now. It is the prosecutor's duty to learn the background of any case he takes on. I did some research on Rakugo last night and have grasped the overall idea of it. How much could you possibly grasp in a single night? Here we go! I'm gonna perform the whole thing! Rakugo is a form of... Oh. Excuse me, I'm a bit... In storytelling, and the Rakugo artist tells long whimsical stories, giving each character its distinct voice. This traditional art was originally invented by the monks that make sermons more interesting. Oh boy, even I'm bored. Fuck this shit. You satisfied? If not, I could explain the 12 types of endings to such stories. Or shall I perform the famous story of Jugemu instead? Oh, it appears you have put in a bit of study. Your acknowledgement is most welcome, Prosecutor Blackwell. I can see why you are known for being quite thorough in your research, Prosecutor. Now, I would love to see you perform the story you mentioned, if you don't mind. If that is your Honour's request. Jugemu. Your Honour, could we please get back to the trial? Right, of course. I nearly forgot. How do you nearly forget? Seriously? Of all things you could forget? That's actually worrying, Judge. We're literally here for one sole purpose. Now then, back to the case. Prosecutor Blackwell. Please tell this court what you witnessed. What Simon saw? Simon saw! I went to the theatre yesterday and arrived at approximately 4 p.m. Went straight to Master Tornado's dressing room to say hello. Lucky went into the dressing room thereafter, only to come storming out after a while later. Master Tornado's junior disciple, Uendo, apparently then entered the room soon after. That's when Uendo discovered Master Tornado's body. Okay, a bit of yikes. Now wait just a minute here, Prosecutor Blackwell. With testimony like that, you're practically accusing Mr. Webb of the crime. All I could do is state what I saw. Can't help how it appears. But a qualified and capable attorney such as you should be able to dispatch it with it, right? Well, yeah, duh. Alright, I guess I better start by getting all the info out of him I can. This will be a lot of pushing because we don't know anything.
Hold it!
Prosecutor Blackwell, what did you go to the theatre for in the first place? I went because I had received an invitation from Master Tornado. Yeah, see for yourself. It's a special show commemorating his junior disciple Uendo's promotion. Oh, so he was the... Right, wait. Okay, no, never mind. I was gonna say, is he the one he's given the deed to? But no, it literally says it's on the Bucky Wet, doesn't it? Right? Yeah. Let me move over these quickly. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. A special show commemorating junior disciples Uendo's promotion. This was an occasion to announce the boy's succession to the stage name of Uendo II. So what exactly does it mean to succeed to a stage name? You really don't know, do you? In performing arts, a name succession is when an artist inherits the predecessor's name. I see. So there was another Uendo Rakugo artist before, and this disciple succeeded him, huh? And what exactly did your invitation say? It contained a simple letter of salutations, and an outline of the show's program. Oh, it appears Taifu Tornado was going to perform Toki Soba or Time Soba. Oh, Time Soba. He's famous for his masterful pantomime of eating soba, using only a fan as a prop. Oh wait, yeah, we did see that in the anime scene. And Uendo was to perform Soba Sai, or Soba Gluten, a Soba Phoebe show, I see. Okay. Seems you know a thing or two about Rakugo yourself, your baldness. First to perform was senior disciple Geiru, followed by Uendo. We'll go Uendo. And lastly, Mr. Tornado. Okay. Okay, I see. So that's why you happened to be at the Storyteller's Theatre yesterday. So what happened after you arrived?
Hold it!
And he was still alive, obviously. How did Mr. Tornado appear when you said hello to him? I went with the intention of greeting him, but ultimately we didn't actually meet. You didn't see him? Why not? So he could have been dead beforehand. Kiryu escorted me to the dressing room. Would you hear the sound of Rakugo being performed from within? Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done. Never mind then. You heard Rakugo being performed in the dressing room? Yes. Not just me, but Geiru as well. In other words, you can confirm the victim was alive at around 4 PM. Never mind, I take it back. I couldn't hear him clearly out through the door, but I'm sure it was Master Tornado. I could tell because it was the time sober routine being performed in there. So that means the victim was killed sometime after that. Please tell us in detail about how Mr. Wet appeared in the time. Kiryu and I were waiting in the hallway for Master Tornado to finish practicing. When Bucky appeared and entered the dressing room with his things. What happened after that? We heard sound like Bucky shouting into the room. 10 minutes later, Bucky came back out of the dressing room, looking rather irate. Surely, I mean, I don't know, that seems like it's a bit too obvious, but whatever. Like, as in, like, from the police, like, they saw him walk in. Why would he do that knowing there was 2 people watching him enter the room? Unless he just didn't see them. This is most likely when the murder was committed. The victim was an elderly man. It would have been entirely possible to kill him within the span of 10 minutes. Ugh. Better come up with some kind of counter-argument and fast. Master Tornado, yeah.
Hold it!
What do you mean by apparently? What do you mean by apparently? Didn't you see him go in? No, I couldn't. I was able to see the dressing room door from where I was standing at the time. Oh. Okay. But Gary was right in front of it, so I'm sure she saw it all. I see. And why do you suppose Uendo went to the dressing room anyway? He just finished his routine, so he's making a courtesy call. A disciple is to pay their master respect right before and after each performance. And all disciples are expected to do this? Yes, it's common courtesy among Rakugo artists. I see. Could you tell us what happened after Uendo went to the dressing room? Certainly. So Uendo discovered Master body. How did Uendo act at the time? After Uendo had been in the dressing room for 2 or 3 minutes, we heard a scream from inside the room, and Uendo came flying out. So 2 to 3 minutes is a bit insane to not see a body. Do you hear any signs of a struggle at the time? No, just Uendo's woeful screams. I see. Oh, okay, that's fine. Well done, Prosecutor Blackwell. Your testimony has given quite a glimpse into the sequence of events. Thank you, Prosecutor Blackwell. And now, please allow me to summarize your testimony. While Prosecutor Blackwell and Gary were in the hallway waiting for Master Tornado, the accused came along and entered the dressing room with some items in tow. He was heard shouting for a time inside the dressing room. About 10 minutes later, he came back out of the room, seeming rather angry. I love that animation from him. A short time after the accused had come and gone, Uendo Tornado went into the room. Oh, after his performance, I get it. A few minutes later, after having discovered the victim's body, Uendo gave a scream. I don't understand how he doesn't see him for free. He or she didn't see him for 3 minutes, though. Do you know what I mean? He came running into the hallway from within. Prosecutor Blackwell and Gary then ran into the room and saw the body for themselves. From the circumstances, it is quite clear that the accused murdered the victim. Isn't that right, Butterfly? Oh yeah, I bet that fat guy did it. I bet. Oh my god, I couldn't. I'm better than all of you fuckers. Fly away. This is crucial testimony indeed. I love the butterfly. It's so dumb. I need to stop that butterfly bit. Defense. An eyewitness has given conclusive testimony. Why not let it all go now, and allow the victim his last right? Not on your life. If you went into the dressing room too, and was the first to discover the body, and who's to say he didn't commit the crime? Uendo was in the dressing room for a mere 2, perhaps 3 minutes. He could not have possibly committed the murder in that time, nor without making any noise. Oh, Simon, why'd you have to give that awful testimony? The truth. Prosecutor Blackwell. Can you give me something a little better to work with here? It's up to you to ask the right questions. Yeah? I'm certainly willing to tell you all that I know. So if you truly are as capable as you claim, then draw out what you need yourself. It's no time for your twisted games, Prosecutor Blackwell. I mean, he's right. Just do your job with you. Just make you don't remember it all that well.
サトライマオマどもさましで足し抜けたれガセよそろか
Prosecutor Blackwell. Watching you collude with the defense like this, I see that you're no prosecutor. Begone, witness. You shall haunt this sacred hall no more. Oh wow. I don't treat him like some evil spirit to be exercised. I remember this, you blackguard. Oh, join us. Don't worry, Prosecutor Blackwell. I got this. He does not trust you. Would I have my way, he would not be the only one here to step down. You half-boiled putrid egg yolk. Ew. I object to the notion that I'm a gooey smelling mess. Prosecutor Blackwell's testimony was like a lowly opening act for a Rakugo show. He may hold the title of prosecutor. This time, he stood on the side of the defense. To restore balance to this trial, I would like to present an actual witness for the prosecution. And who is this witness? The person who was with Prosecutor Blackwell when the body was discovered. She is another entertainer for the Tornado School. Miss Giru Tornado. Oh, okay. Oh. It's Regina. Oh, it's a clown. Hello. Please state your name and occupation, witness. Hello, everyone. I'm here to represent Tornado School with a twisty twist. Oh, damn. Balloon. There you have it. A stunning balloon hat. It's me. I was gonna say ballroom. The balloon artist you all know and love. Giru Tornado. Just call me Giru, sweetie. 1, 2, blue. Okay. Pop up, queer. Oh, what a way to capture your audience's attention. Judge, stop. You have a wife. Calm down. Yippee. For dare say, I cannot take my eye off those balloons. Please tell me you're talking about the hat, Your Honor. Oh, Mr. Judge, I'm so glad you liked my performance. Would you consider joining my fan club? Pretty please. Oh, absolutely. Please save your fanboying for after the trial, Your Honor. Anyway, Gabriel. I can't but notice, you seem awfully cheerful for having just lost your master. Of course I'm sad. But she would scold me if I hadn't put on a big smile. Never show sadness. Smile, smile, smile. With a twisty twist. I was made a cake. Blue. And there you have it. One gorgeous cake. I see. I guess an entertainer's got to do what an entertainer's got to do. Do you know what's worse than a Rorschach test? All I saw was a severed monster head. It's them ones where you see things. It's like, oh, what do you see? Sorry, I just can't say it. Giru, you're obviously a balloon artist. So why did you become a member of the Rakugo school? Well, my late father, that is, was a Rakugo artist, you see. So I joined the Tornado School to be just like my daddy someday. I see. My father and I owe so much to Shisho, our master, for that book you wear. Ooh, how could he? I want to see him pray for what he's done as quickly as possible. Your distress is entirely understandable, and my condolences for your loss. And, not only that, but he... You have more to say about Mr. Ware. Every time he comes to deliver soba to us, he yells at me. He always tells me to get away. Is there any reason why... no, completely wrong voice. Is there any reason why he would say such a thing to you? He says the smell of my perfume will get into the soba and ruin it. Like, how can you say that? This is a great... To be fair, imagine, like, you're trying to eat noodles and every mouthful you just get, like, deodorant. That'd be horrible. I don't know about perfume. I'm sure it's not great either, but... How very rude of him. I don't blame you for being upset. Excuse me, Your Honor, but please don't let Gary's balloons bias your judgment. Mr. West hasn't been proven guilty yet, remember? I'd be interested to see how long that 5 years will last defense. I want to look at air balloons, please, sir! No, you're a minor. Now then, Gary, please share the truth of this court. Yes, Gary, your testimony, please. For the murder was discovered. From 4 PM to a little after 4:20 PM, Mr. Shushu's body was found. Simon and I were standing in the hallway in the front of the dressing room. Before we went to discover the body, the only person who could have gone in there was Bucky. Come to think of it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jugemu was barking like mad. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have any objection to this witness testimony? No. Oh, Pascal, how you doing, my love? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm very tired, though. I was exhausted. I keep yawning. Oh, I'm talking about it with a yawn. You blue mind, sad monk, sad money. First you exercise me, have this. You need not. You need only do as you're instructed by this humble servant of the Holy Mother. As there are no objections, Your Honor, let us move on to the salvation of the victim's soul.
Hold it!
Oh, I just love Blackwell so much. Oh. Hey, I'm the defense attorney here, prosecutor somebody. I just might have an objection or two, once I actually cross-examine the witness. So what are you asking Prosecutor Blackwell for? I'm the one you should be checking with. Oh, that's good. You do anything fun? Or is it just one of those, one of those days where you're just doing loads of work? There's a passage in the sacred scriptures of Croyanism. I've burped like 5 times in the last 2 minutes. Oh boy, I'm back, guys! Yippee! To stir the wind is beyond the power of a spring chick, isn't that right, a younger butterfly? Yes, it is, sir! In other words, the inexperienced are useless. With that in mind, it seems more judicious to consult Prosecutor Blackwell. Ha ha ha! He doesn't see you as an adversary, Sax Dono. Well, I won't let either one of you insult me. I'll show you that I'm no inexperienced spring chick. Your Honor, I'm ready to cross-examine the witness. I hope you can make Prosecutor somebody see you as a worthy adversary, Miss Sykes. I'm surprised he didn't join in, honestly. Hateful ass. We'll allow your cross-examination, so you better strike back whilst the iron is hot. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Hold it!
So the murder must have happened sometime in those 20 minutes, correct? 20 minutes isn't a lot of time, is it? I don't know. I mean, what do you want me to say? That's what happened, you know? Isn't that right, Simon? Yes. You and I can both confirm that Master Tornado was, still lived at around 4 PM. Oh yeah, so you can't you? See?
Hold it!
How the two of you were there in front of the dressing room? Weren't you able to see everyone who went in and out, right? Of course! Are you insinuating that I was daydreaming or sleeping while standing up or something? No, of course not. I saw everything, I tell you. Fine. So you say anyway, but did you really? Someone else standing up. Okay, yeah. Before was the only person who had gone in there was Bucky. But technically, Blackwell also went in there, but I mean, we'll see. Only the defendant who went into the time of the murder. Time of the murder. That's right. That's what it must have been. That's why it must have been Bucky who killed poor Shisho. Shisho. Let's take a deep breath, okay, Kira? So, not a single other person set foot in the dressing room during that time. I already told you over and over, didn't I? There was nobody else. Please apologise on the lawyer's behalf. Even her memory is that of a spring chick. Please overlook her transgressions as best as you can. Ooh, I see. Poor thing. Hang there, sweetie. Hey, who are you calling a bird brain, buddy? I woke up at 7:30. Go to the gym. Then I went into the office. I went on a walk around the office. Well, the site. Then I came home, and then I've done a walk around the estate, and I still do yoga. I'm tired though. Can't think of it. Oh wait, no, I've already read that.
Hold it!
A Jugamu? That's my doggy. I keep him in the theatre. Let's see. With a twisty twist. Oh my god, that's one ugly ass dog. And boom! There we have it, my cute whittle Jugamu. To be fair, the cake's ugly as well. Yeah, along there. He's kind of creepy looking. Oh, but he's a really, really good boy. And why was Jugemu barking? Barking? Do you think it's because he's someone suspicious? If so, then we'd have a new suspect in the case. No. Why was he barking again? Oh, I remember. It's because it was time for me to feed him. So I went into his yard to give him some food. Did someone have slipped in the dressing room while you were doing that? Nope. The door out in the yard was wide open. I could have seen if anybody went into the dressing room. Whiskey Blackwell, come into the stand for a sec, please. How many times must I do this? I love him. He's like, Athena, get your shit together. You saw what Gaby was talking about, right? So why didn't you mention this before? Can't be expected to remember every minute detail. Well, remember them now, please. Did Gaby go into the yard? Yes. Yes. Remember how she went to feed Jugamu? Oh, that is a really cute dog. I know she can't be the murderer, but why she looks so suspicious in that? Sure, you'd be looking at your dog. I don't know. So looking towards the dressing room quite frequently as well. Yeah. Why are you looking at the dressing room, huh? Well, I know it can't be her because of the timings. So I'm just suspicious of everyone. Why is she looking at the dressing room though? Like, there's no reason to actually be looking there, is there? Did you recall anything else? It looked as though she was feeding the dog a great quantity of dumplings or something. She couldn't finish them all, so we buried the rest in the corner of the yard. That's about all I can remember. Okay, thank you for that. Surely something's gonna be with that, but honestly, I don't even know at this point. It looks like Gaby was telling the truth. You wanna add like Gaby's last statement to her testimony? What's your wish, defense? I was in the yard, but the door was wide open as a curve. It's gonna this.
Objection!
So the door will be blocking it, right? So you were able to keep an eye out for, oh, just a message. So you were able to keep an eye on the dressing room while you were out in the yard? Wait, bear with again. Do that. Okay, you're out in the yard. Is that correct? That's right. The door out in the yard was wide open. Sorry, but that makes zero sense. Take a look at this diagram of the backstage area. There's a clear contradiction between the diagram and the witness's testimony. Oh? I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Sykes. Please point out what contradictions the door, right?
Take that!
He was in the yard near the doghouse. Prosecutor Buckle even saw her there. And while she was out there, the door to the yard had been left open. Oh, I see. If the door to the yard had been wide open, as Gaby said, it would have blocked her view, making it impossible to see the dressing room. What? No way! Even if that were admittedly a few moments, wait. But even if there were admittedly a few moments Gaby was not keeping watch, how much would that really affect this case? It would greatly affect the case. In that spot Prosecutor Blackwell stood, he couldn't see the dressing room door either. Anyone could have entered the dressing room during that time without being seen. Eeh! Doo-doo. Gaby, why did you try and hide the fact that you weren't watching the dressing room? What?
Objection!
Hide the fact. You speak as though she had something to do with the murder. I mean, maybe. Rather than deliberate deception, is it more likely a simple oversight, right, witness? Yeah. Well, I was so shocked by what happened. I was just confused, that's all. No, she's trying to keep up a brave face, brave front as an entertainer. The truth is that she's being torn apart by grief. For her mind to be in turmoil is hardly unexpected. It must be very difficult indeed. To a disciple, one's master is akin to a real parent. Surely a shock is immense. The way this lawyer tries to pin the blame on this poor soul at the first opportunity. All I have to say is, the defense attorneys are heartless creatures indeed. But it wasn't what I was trying to do. This is beyond your comprehension, defense. Your unskilled arguments are scarring the witness even further. She seems pretty fine. Just saying. And if we asked the people of this courtroom, I'm sure they would agree. Oh my god. What? The cavalry doesn't get a say in this? You're afraid to find out what they think. Wait, that they feel ill of you? Think ill of you? Or perhaps you're in the wrong. The butterfly's the one, like, chatting all the shit. It's like, yeah, Athena, you suck ass! Listen to them now, that keen sense of hearing you're so proud of. Oh, jeez, yeah, fuck Blackwell and Athena. This guy's got the mind tricks. Jesus Christ. That's right, that was harsh. You didn't have to go that far. I feel kind of sorry for the witness. Why is the lawyer's outfit so yellow? Oh, I was just trying to find the truth. Why is the whole gallery deciding to prosecute somebody? The people understand. They know what is right and what is wrong. The lawyer's still in training, isn't she? Why is she all by herself? I hear the voices of the gallery. I can hear the voices of their hearts. It's so intense. I feel so alone up here, fighting by myself. You know who you need? A big, strong Blackwell. You're afraid, child. It's ludicrous to come to trial with such paltry preparations of the soul. I command you to leave this courtroom at once. But I can't give up. I have to keep pressing on. As long as there was a moment when nobody was watching the dressing room door, the defendant couldn't possibly the defendant can't be convicted solely on Prosecutor Blackwell and Gary's testimonies. Even now you would continue to resist? You're challenged and defeated as well, I see. Not out of the count yet, Buster. I'm just getting started. Despite your posturing, is it not true that your resolve could crumble at any moment? We've put a little push. You would surely succumb to despair. Despair! Oh boy, I love despair! Yippee! A little push, such as this piece of conclusive evidence. Conclusive evidence, huh? That is correct. We found this critical piece of evidence at the scene of the crime. The victim's dying message, which clearly implicates the accused Bucky Wet. Look at these Japanese playing cards, known as karuta, lined up on the table. These special English version karuta cards spelled a message. A message, wet number 4. Number 4? Do you mean wet noodle number 4? No, the other wet noodle number 4. Yes, wet noodle number 4, as the 4th head chef of Wet Soba is also known. This message points to none other than the accused Bucky Wet. No! That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Wow, great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh no, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. What do we do? Okay, yeah, that is pretty bad, Athena, can't lie to you. Would you still carry on your futile fight in the face of this irrefutable evidence? You can't say whatever you want, but we want to... It is cruel to give the accused false hope. You only compound his suffering. Wise people of the courtroom, do you not agree? He's right. It's cruel to make him suffer when there's conclusive evidence. What incompetent you! I feel bad for the victim and the defendant. That was the butterfly. But I'm trying to prove Mr. Wet's innocence here. I know you can hear them, defense. Their voices implore you to save the accused soul. It's time for you to let it go and move on, you inexperienced lawyer. You lack the competence with which to accomplish anything meaningful here. Is he right? Is this too much for me to handle on my own? Oh, he's trying to break you with the, you know. What good is she doing anybody? She should quit right now. Now, defense. Leave everything to this humble servant of the Holy Mother.
Silence!
Oh, he has joined us. Let's go. Oh, I love him. Try to use your keen sense of hearing against you to manipulate the trial, Athena. What a cheap trick for that supposedly holy man. I hope Taka returns. Simon? Oh, thank you. His sexiness. Him on Clavier. Oh. Give me one evening. And you fopdoodles in the galley. Can't a man watch a trial in peace? This inexperienced amateur is about to turn this trial around. Does that prosecutor really think she can turn things around? Maybe this courtroom is starting to change. Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you doing on the defense's bench? I get bored of watching from the gallery. I love him. Besides, if I were to leave this trial to this spring chick, I'd lose my favourite sober shop in the process. I'd be quite cross. Okay, you voluntarily stand on the side of impurity and sin? Truly, what a fool you are. To think you were so easily manipulated by his parlor tricks. But I found him qualified and capable, Athena. I just let my guard down for a bit, but it won't happen again. And gird up your loins and steel yourself for battle. Not girding up anything in the skirt. I am ready to get serious. It seems there is now yet another soul they must cast down into hell. Yay! More souls to kill! Yee! Yippee! I was in prison for a long time, and hell sounds no worse than cell, to be honest. Blackwell can rhyme. Ah, but the fires of hell will not be the end of your suffering. The sin you've just committed, you should surely be reborn as a panda in your next life. Oh wait, a white and black reverse panda, that is. What? You should be put in a zoo to be exposed to public ridicule. Well, that won't work with Prosecutor Blackwell. After all, he's already used to looking like a panda in this life. What are you calling a panda? Sorry. An inverse panda is white and black except black and white. I love that. I see that you're both prepared to face the fires of damnation. Geiru, thank you for your service. You may step down now. Okie dokie! Bye bye, Balloon! Balloon! I don't trust this bitch. She got big boobs, which means they're full of big lies. Does everything have to be about balloons with her? Now then. Every witness prepared to testify about the Karuta cards. And who's as witness this time? First to discover the body, and someone who witnessed the crime scene firsthand. Uendo, yeah. Mr. Uendo Tornado. The time has come for that ponytailed pair over there to finally let it all go and move on. Oh, I forgot. Blackwell has a ponytail. Very well, let's bring the witness in then. I love Blackwell. Oh? Oh, hello. Cute outfit. Wait, please state your name and occupation. Before that, let's... Oh. 12 years under her belt. I don't know. Oh, I've tabbed out again. Hello? Up! There we go. I am the Rakugo storyteller, Yumino Tornado. Even if my performance isn't worth watching, I will certainly watch my words. I don't want to say anything thoughtless and get arrested. Oh, after all, that'd be Rakunono. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Just left. Can't leave yet. You only just introduced yourself. Oh my! You a fan of mine, miss? Would you like to, would you like my autograph? One moment. Oh, you drew on the fan. How cute. Ow! What do you think you're doing? No need to stand on ceremony. My fan deserves a fan after all. A fan for a fan. Nice one. Oh, wife is Simon. How are you on this fine day? What a deliver pickle we find ourselves in, wouldn't you say? It's like he's very performative. He's like doing. Well, I love what he's doing. I don't believe I've ever seen you talk quite so much, you endo. Having fun in a place like this, you know? I got butterflies here, you see? Can't you see? But I always get the weird ones. Pardon me, witness. As much as I enjoy your banter, I believe we had better return to the case at hand. I suppose you're right. In that case... I was referring to, Futatsume yesterday and received the stage name of Huendo. He showed us a way of celebrating my new name in middle rank standing. Oh. And that happened. Ah. I never dreamed of something like that happened. Not in a million years. And just as I got my chance to start repaying the debt to Shisho too. Yeah. Us. I'm worried about Geiru. This is like the normal one, so I'll give him more of a basic voice actually. What would I give? Yeah. Oh. We should cling to Shisha, poor thing. Tell her to keep a stiff upper lip. Stiff like rigor mortis. Keep telling those lame jokes, and Shisha will scold you from the grave. Wouldn't mind getting Yadlight, you know. I meant seeing him again. He's fully talking to himself. Miranda, please, as charming as your various characters are, this isn't a Rakugo stage. Just your testimony now, witness. Tell the court about the evidence left at the scene. With the accuser's guilt, he does it all in a performance. Shisha's dying message. You know Shisha's dying message right away. Stiff cards are right there next to the stiff, you see. Hey now, enough with the silly puns already, hee hee. Anyway, I got the meaning right away. I knew it must be talking about Bucky. That was the master's final message, left as he was drowning in sober bluff. It's so like Shisha not to write Bucky's name outright. Plain and simple wasn't his style. Well, this was certainly more interesting. But this was certainly a more interesting, entertaining testimony than usual. The variety of characters performed by the witness was absolutely splendid. They shouldn't be performing any characters in the first place, Your Honor. And you know, the murder weapon hasn't been determined yet. How can you say the victim was drowned in sober broth? It's obvious. All you had to do is look at the crime scene. He was found with his face shoved in a bowl. It's only natural to assume he was drowned in the broth of the noodles, from the noodles. Except we're not here to assume things, you under, so please stick to the facts. My, it's so like a service job to kill someone this week, wouldn't you say? What was the Karuta message we were left behind? It's clearly Bucky White did it. Setting aside the issue of the middle for now, that dying message certainly does seem to be irrefutable evidence. Indeed, it proves absolute guilt of the accused. Ugh. When I got it, I can't see how the message could mean anything else. Bucky used sober for the deed, or to get back his sober shop deed. Sesame makes Mr. Wet look super guilty. I have to do something. That's as conclusive evidence. What a farce. What do you mean, Simon? Where are we going with this? What's this? But you said you weren't planning on asking me for help. I did, and I won't thank you very much. Simon must have found inconsistency in the testimony. Let me get my blanket. I'm cold. Oh! I say that, I've got a fan blowing at the same time. Right, okay. I better listen carefully and try and see what we found. Oh, Streamlabs. Piss off, please. Thank you kindly. There we go. I don't know why it does this. It's fake. That's fine. We'll just go with that. There we go. She's just a message, just close the message.
Hold it!
Can we hear what the dying message was? Wonder, when you saw the cards at the table, what made you think they were Master Tornado's dying message? Well, it was a coded message right there next to the body. I'm sure anybody would have thought that that when they when they were there to name his killer. I love murder mysteries, and I have to watch them on TV. Uh-oh, I see. I saw a similar scene during a murder mystery marathon last Tuesday. That's what made me think this must be a dying message. Cards of the table your master body was some photo, right? Must have been surprisingly calm to notice them at the time. As I said, the stiff cards are right next to the stiff. So hard to miss. What's the stiff? Wouldn't it have been more natural to notice the victim rather than the cards? Must have just caught my eye because the stiff cards right next to them was there right next to the stiff. But that hardly seems significant enough to make a person take note of them. Stiff cards next to a stiff. Basically, there was no real reason for them to catch your eye, was there? Athena just doesn't listen. What is the stiff? Or is the stiff the box of cards? Okay, that's fine.
Hold it!
That's right. I need you to give your testimony, not from a scene. Please remember, you're on the witness stand, not the stage. But look at these wonderful people in the audience. It's only natural for an entertainer to want to have oh my god. For an entertainer to want them to have some fun. I guess we can let a few jokes slide, right? Oh, the inevitable bleeding of your work into other areas of your life. I know how that is. I find myself being unwittingly judgmental in my personal life too. I think that's just you being judgmental. Wait, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Well done, Joanna. Guess you can't judge a judge by its cover. Oh. I advise the defense not be so critical of the witness. He's so easy to win over. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Much obliged. That mean my way and you must. Okay, yeah.
Hold it!
Fancy words do you spell out wet number 4? Which could be interpreted as wet noodle number 4, I guess. Suppose you took this to mean Bucky wet. There's only one wet noodle around here, and you see the giant 4 on his back. It's the only interpretation that makes sense. I mean, it's a valid thing, to be fair. Oh, sorry. Why am I so tired? Oh, I wish I wasn't as tired. I have to end stream early, you know? But wait a minute. What is it? What if there was another wet noodle in the area? Everyone's like, fuck off with you. What? Did I say something strange? Bucky's the sole heir to the shop. So enough of the ludicrous straw grasping. Hey, how was I supposed to know? I thought that was actually common knowledge. Just listen to the testimony again. You'll find a glaring inconsistency.
Hold it!
So the victim lined up those cards after his final moment? How could you be so certain that's how it went down? I know, Shisho. You would never let someone get the last word on him, even in death. With his face in soap broth and his consciousness fading away. He left a message that pointed towards Bucky as he left this world. This is the only way it could have happened. I love how he has fans in his hair as well. Wait, the only way? Are you just speculating? Look, a dying message is something you leave as you're dying, right? I saw a scene like that in a detective show. Window. We have a saying in my country. Silence is more precious than diamonds. Please do not speak any more than is necessary. But talking is my livelihood, you know. I talk all the time, this and that, truths and untruths. I can stop talking myself. I can't stop myself from talking. If he sticks to the truths without any of those untruths, yeah, good point.
Hold it!
Would it feel strange? Could a dying person really leave such a convoluted message? Even in the throes of death, it was in Shisho's nature to throw a twist in somehow. Truly, the consummate entertainer till the very end, don't you think? Was he really that great of a man, Simon? Would have been no easy task, to be sure. But who knows? He wasn't an entertainer for 55 years for nothing. If I ever bite like the big one like that, I want to leave a message as good as she shows. Well, let's hope it never comes to that. Simon, are all of our Kugo artists like this? It's hard to say. It could simply be the eccentricities of an entertainer, or perhaps he's hiding something. Okay. This is the extra bit at the end. Why is... Oh, it's been rearranged, right? Because the pattern, like, if it's spilt, the juice would be like on this, but it's like all like rearranged randomly. If I prove that, is it this one? Let me save here. I have no idea where we're guessing. I'll guess it on this one because this is about the stiffs.
Objection!
No. Oh no, because there's evidence on that statement. Great. Fuck off if you did, that was stupid. Such a probable response for a no joke. Wait, what's more, her claim doesn't even make any logical sense. Wow. I kind of love that. I'm glad we kind of like play that one out. It won't be that one. Anyway. Okay. You don't know what to do. Message right away. I mean, we're not really disproving anything if we present that. Right next to stuff. Real thing. No. Oh wait, there's a third one there. What's this one? The victim will make a similar scratch. Oh wait. It's because it says drowning, right? So, present... I mentioned this earlier, that's stupid from me. There's a contradiction in, Uendo's testimony. And would you care to explain, Miss Sykes? Oh. Certainly, Your Honor. According to the autopsy report, nothing unusual was found in the victim's lungs. I made note of that and it's still going wrong. Oh yes, does it say, it does say that, doesn't it? Oh. If he had drowned in the bowl of soda, then it would have been soda broth in his lungs. It says there wasn't any. It means the victim suffocated with something other than soda broth. See, the thing is, I said that and fucked up. Like, I should have known that. What? This is the contradiction you noticed, isn't it, Simon? Not bad. Not bad at all. Guess I showed you. Just drowning in the soda broth wasn't the cause of death. What was the victim's face thrust into that bowl? Thrust in the bowl after the murder? Because no soda broth was discovered in the victim's lungs. So it must have been placed in the bowl after he was killed. So the soda broth must have been spilled onto the Karuta cards. In other words, the victim could not have lined up the cards as he was drowning. I see. So it was done after he was already dead. It was done after. But why would the couple do such a thing? Afraid I don't know yet.
Objection!
Oh, chat, I'm confused. You boast of psychological expertise, yet you can't determine such a simple motive. My SEDs are liable to split at this at the absurdity. What? And I suppose you know why? Of course, desecrating the body in that manner indicates a strong sense of enmity on the part of the perpetrator. Yes, that does make sense. It certainly paints a clear picture of the couple's intense feelings towards the victim. Feeling the resentment of the theft of the sober shop deed, no doubt. It's great. Now the judge has even more unfavorable impression of Bucky.
Silence!
You must come over. Must you come and done at every juncture? Sorry, I'm having trouble reading. My eyes are closing. The culprits had enough time to set up Master Tenero's body. Do you think they could have honestly failed to notice the dying message? No. The point, the cards were right in front of his body after all. Actually speaking, there's no way the culprit could have missed that, huh?
Objection!
Was the accused rational at the time, given the way he stormed out of the
Silence!
You wouldn't be an idiot, though. Never mind that. I have something more important to ask Uendo. Me? You saw the Karuta cards firsthand, did you not? Would you care to tell us about them in a bit more detail? Excuse me. This tiny crime scene photo shows precious little of what I wish to know. Well, it's cards from Shige's special service scene of Tokyo Pasta. Each card is related to it, in some way to Soba. Spare me the history lesson. Just tell me how the cards looked at the scene and no more. This is going to be about the patterns, right? Well, there was Soba broth spilled over them. That's not much help, I'm afraid. Prosecutor somebody, do you have a photo that shows the cards more clearly? Here we go. I do. Please, accept this, meager offering, Your Honor. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh my, what a delightful looking card. What delightful looking cards. Well. Tearing Prosecutor Sadmonk's conclusive evidence apart should be a breeze with this. Huh? Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Don't be silly, of course I have. I mean, but surely it would re-soak up the juice, right? Is that me being dumb? Not noticed anything, but I can't exactly say, I can't exactly say that that now, can I? Miss Sachs, do you really see a problem with the prosecution's claims about the cards? Well, go on then. Alright, it's do or die. All I have to do is study the pitch and... These cards were rearranged. These cards were rearranged. But how could you tell? Please take a good look at these cards, Rhonda. The answer's right in front of us. The stains. Please focus your attention on the sober rough stains on these cards. The outline of these stains don't match up with the larger stain on the table. Oh, would you look at that? You're absolutely right. And please recall the sober broth was spilled and got on the cards after the murder. The victim was placed in the when the victim's face was placed in the bowl. Yes, go on. By the stains, we can see that the culprit deliberately rearranged the cards after that. In other words, this message was altered in order to pin the crown on my client. What? Then, if we put the cards back in their original position, we can restore the evidence to see who the cards really pointed to. That's true. Then what are we waiting for? Let's do this. Okay, all I have to do is rearrange the cards. Oh, we actually get to do it. So where was this W originally go? Oh, it's R. Okay, H. Down here. Wow, okay. Here. Okay, this one. Oh. Owen. Owen what? Owen 4th? What does that mean, though? Who's Owen? We've not met.
Take that!
So the message wet number 4 was originally supposed to say, Owen 4th. The original message is the clue to identify our true culprit. What? Hey, that indignant look on the prosecutor Sadmonk's face is positively priceless. This is absurd. So it was originally Owen 4th? It wasn't wet number 4? It was the lawyer smiling before? Order! Order in the court! It's better than peace. Well, I never would have imagined that that there was more to these cards than meets the eye. Okay, blah blah. So now that that's settled, what does this Owen 4th mean? Wait, am I? Who else do you spare is to provide an explanation? Of course it's you. I haven't thought of that far yet. Change the cards right all you like, but if you cannot explain the meaning of the message, then it is as worthless as your defense. No! Are you in trouble, girl? You better run! And so the spring shake that fancies itself a graceful swan is brought back down to earth. promise you something, but what? Still your thoughts for a second. There's a perfectly good witness question over there. Oh right, that's a good idea. What if you get a hold of yourself? Window, does the phrase "I want fourth" mean anything to you? No, there's no one named Owen in the Tornado family, or a circle of friends. Go ahead, ask anybody you like. You can't be serious. Having rummaged through your empty mind, I see you have, as expected, turned up with nothing.
Silence!
Like, shut your bitch ass up. I'm afraid I have no idea who the devil this Owen Fourth is either. But the fact remains that the cards were rearranged to pin the blame on Mr. Wet. That in itself proves that the defendant isn't the real culprit. Why is he the only one with brains? Like, straight up, because yeah, we're still trying to prove. Well, they're still trying to put the narrative that it was Bucky, but it clearly isn't, because yeah, he would have rearranged it. Why would he rearrange it to his own thing? Prosecutor Blackwell is right. Besides, the important question here is not who does the message point to, but rather who rearranged the cards. You put it out earlier if you already knew. Sorry. In any case, there were two opportunities for someone to rearrange the cards. First was when Mr. Wet entered the dressing room, and the second when Uenda discovered the body. You accusing me of rearranging the cards? Me? You came to testify at the goodness of my heart? Well, you didn't exactly come running out screaming straight away, did you? Even a mere 2 or 3 minutes is more than enough time to get up some devilry. So what exactly were you doing in there, Uendo? Oh, I should drink. Put down the tea and spit out your answer. Eh? Mr. Prosecutor? What's the guy supposed to do in telling this? Silence is more precious than diamonds, witness. Therefore, you need only stay silent. The defense is devious. They are waiting for you to make a slip of the tongue. Oh, I see. So that's what they're after, is it? In that case... Your Honor, I decided not to say another word. Very good. After all, your right to remain silent is protected by the law. Okay, alright. Well, Prosecutor Blackwell, any other brilliant ideas you'd like to share? Here. Did you hear that, sex donor? I'm a Kugawatu, who's free to speak. Who's ever heard of such a thing? You're trying to taunt him into talking. I thought that, to be fair. Such a petty trick will never work. That's right. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm only asking to hear your story. Besides, it's not your job to tell tales if there's an audience to listen. Even so, I have the right to refuse to answer. Okay. The more you keep quiet, the more we want you to talk. It's simple human nature. Isn't that right, people of the gallery? Yeah, it seems like it. I'm so tired. Okay. Oh. Wait. Whoa. Even with this wonderful audience in front of you still refuse to talk. If so, then perhaps you should choose the one where I work. You're saying I should quit just because I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'll have you know. Because I'm not afraid to speak my mind, I'll have you know. Oh, never mind what I just said. It is scary to talk. It's absolutely terrifying. But no, as a Rakugo artist, I must talk. I don't. How can I ever show my face on stage again? Your Honor, I'm ready to testify. Wow, get baited. He did it. I should convince Yuendo of the power of suggestion techniques. Bully for you, Yuendo. That's as a real Rakugo artist should be. Alright. If the witness wants to testify, then by all means please do. To attend is such an obvious by such an obvious ploy. What a man of weak spirit. Yeah, pussyo. After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. I called him from the outside of the room, but he didn't reply. When I entered the dressing room, I saw Shisho lumped over the table, motionless. So why didn't you fall out instantly? What I can tell, there do not appear to be any consistencies in the testimony. Of course there aren't. Because I'm not trying to hide anything. Somebody's right. I don't see any inconsistencies either. But I did pick up some faint discord in Yoendo's heart. Ponder ponder all you would like, defense, but it is pointless. Your Honor, I believe there is no need for further deliberation.
Hold it!
I disagree, Your Honor. I detected discord in the voice of the witness's heart. That's a clear indication that Uendo is facing some sort of inner turmoil. Are you saying what I think you're saying, Miss Sykes? Yes, Your Honor. The defense would like to conduct a quick therapy session on the witness.
Objection!
Uendo, there is no need for you to submit to this so-called therapy. It's fine by me. I have nothing to hide. Bring it on. And he was like, I swear to God, Uendo, you idiot. Oh, yeah. Impetuous fool. Why should not listen to the guidance of this humble servant of the Holy Mother? If the witness wishes to proceed, I see no problem, prosecutor. In one ear and out the other. It seems this performer has no need for your so-called guidance, Prosecutor Sadmonk. Just know this, Uendo. Your folly will surely earn you divine retribution. Thanks, Simon. I'm going to make the most of this opportunity you created for me. Here, just keep your wits about you. I will. Uendo, could you tell us about what happened in the dressing room? There we go. I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to play, to be fair. After I went into performance, I called outside the room. He didn't reply. When I entered the dressing room, I saw she just slumped over the table, motionless. I don't see any unexpected emotions in this testimony. Isn't always a question of the presence of an emotional response, but the absence. You know, you're right. It's not always the emotions I do see. Sometimes it's a matter of what I don't. Sometimes it's a matter of what I don't, but what would expect to see. Better carefully compare Wendy's statement to his emotions again. Is it there was a lack of shock?
Got it!
Yeah. Wonder, I'm noticing something strange with these emotions. Something stranger with cheesy toast skins, you say? No! Something strange with these emotions. How could you have heard something strange with cheesy toast skins? I don't know. Maybe it's me. We've got some cheese in my ears. Why are you low all of a sudden? You will the floor to open up and swallow the cushion of I'm just shame for that bad joke. What I'm trying to make is that I noticed something unexpected in your emotions. Now stop hiding and come out where we can see you. Biff, please bring the witness a few replacement cushions. Love that. Oh. So, I just can't. So, what was this unexpected thing you noticed? Hi, Paloma. How are you doing? Wow. A lot's happened, Paloma. We've got Blackwell back. Our father, our daddy. This guy's been murdered. This guy's the one who's being accused. And we're currently dealing. Well, there's this clown bitch who loves her boobs. Well, her balloons, but her boobs. And now we're dealing with this guy who's just got so many different characters. I do like this guy, though. Oh, come on. He's only said a few cushions, not a few dozen. Although we've had a good laugh. Please continue, Miss Sykes. Oh, honestly, Plum, I need a nap too. I feel so tired. Granted, it's 9:30, so I could just go to bed. Who's laughing? Ugh. Focus, Athena. Don't let yourself get rattled. When you entered the room and saw your master slip motionless over the table, you weren't the least bit shocked, Uendo? Don't you think that's a little odd? Is it though? Lack of surprise means you were prepared for what you saw. But I think I know why. The reason Uendo wasn't shaken with the master was because he knew? Oh no. Uendo, I think maybe the reason you weren't shaken was because you already knew you'd find the master dead. Excuse me. Also, Paloma, I think you get more XP because you've typed 2 messages and you're already #1 on the crown thing. What? What kind of thing is that? What kind of thing is that to say? You got it all wrong. Oh right, I just remembered something. I bet Gigi was just sleeping at the first when I first saw him. Hehe. Thought he was sleeping? Sounds plausible, but. What made you think he was asleep? Well, he had his head and arms up on the table, as if he was taking a nap. Oh, even he was taking a nap. Oh, and one other thing. There was that note, too. A note? What note? Oh, he must be talking about this. Resting, do not disturb. Alpha. Appear to be written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb. Yeah, that's the note I saw. Yeah, we're working with the baddie. After reading that, you wouldn't think Shisha was napping. That is a pretty reasonable assumption. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, that's fine. That's right. I saw this note, so that's why I thought Shisha was napping. I want to change my testimony to include that statement. Alright, I'll run an update. After my performance, I went to visit Shisha. I called to him from outside the room. Didn't reply. Here we go. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. But something seemed off, so I rushed over to him. I was shocked to find him dead. I couldn't believe my eyes. The anger, I guess?
Got it!
Uendo, I noticed something funny in your emotions again. Funny, you say? I guess an entertainer of my caliber can make people laugh, even with my emotions. I didn't mean that kind of funny. Quite the opposite, actually. Wait. When you enter the dressing room, I can see you suddenly felt anger. What I want to know is, what made you feel angry all of a sudden? What? Let's see. Oh, yeah, now I remember. As I was going in, how about my little, peek on something? I was annoyed at my own clumsiness. Wait, you mean you stubbed your pinky toe? Just a little bump on my pinky. No big deal. It's embarrassing, really. It's more like he's hiding something. I better dig a little deeper. No to be embarrassed, Mendo. But I'm afraid it's something we need to look into. I don't really see anything you could have stubbed your toe on. In the area on the dressing room door in this picture, maybe there was something on there at the time. Wendo, what exactly did you stub your toe on?
Objection!
What an irrelevant question. You dishonored the soul of the victor with unnecessary delays. You tell her. Really, who doesn't stub their toe every once in a while? I mean, yeah, good point. You haven't got to fuss over every small detail like this. She is a lawyer, to be fair, so it does make sense. You know, I'm not going to argue against it. Well, the thing is... Even the most subtle of fluctuations in a person's psyche can clue us in on the truth. That's why it's important to get to the bottom of this question. Plus, if I bet down now, who knows what new insult Sam will hurl my way. Is there really no trace left of what Endo stubbed his toe on by the door? What in the world might it be, beside that? Is it the actual table because it's been moved?
Take that!
Wait, did you still on the table? Wait a minute. Oh, it does appear that somebody hit the table and moved it. I want to say he stubbed his toe as he was entering the dressing room. Yeah, that table looks pretty far from the door. What could have bumped into the table? Wait. Could what bumped into the table also be a clue to what Runda stubbed his toe into? Careless answers will only hurt us here. Speak carefully before you speak again. Right. Oh. So that wasn't what? So the TV? There's like a line here of like stuff. Maybe?
Take that!
Let's take a good look at this photo for the crime scene. Do you see it? No. This long track goes from the door all the way to the room. Not as you mention it. I do see traces of something being dragged. The drag mark ends there, the TV. This implies that the TV was originally by the door. I'm convinced that this TV is the object that witness stubbed his toe on. Well, Window, how about it? Yes, you're right. It was the TV. Why are you telling us that? I mean, thank you, but why? There, the noise level dropped again. Okay, well that's good. Yes, I stubbed my pinky toe on the TV. Okay. But what of it? Why is that so important to you? So the noise went down, but it hasn't completely disappeared yet. Which means he's still hiding something. Okay, let's try this tactic then. Window, why was the TV moved there? Shisha must have moved it so we could watch watch my routine. What a place to put it! Right in the middle of the doorway like that. But I didn't want to bump into it again, so I put it back to where it belonged. Performances on stage can be viewed in the dressing room using the TV. That's right. It's a clear circuit monitor that shows the stage. Okay. I see. Now what? I can't find anything else out of place. I still haven't got the noise level down to 0 yet. Okay. Simon, I'm getting noise here, but I don't see anything fishy. I suppose this is why amateurs are such a bother. Jesus Christ, he hates us. Sorry. Don't apologize. I'm in no mood to play nursemaid here. But what if if that's what it takes to save the soap shop? Jesus Christ. I love that this man is dedicated. He only cares about a soap shop. Oi, window. Here's a curiosity for you. This table, Master Tornado, is slumped over. Looks like it was moved. Do you have to bump into it while you move the TV back? Oh my, yes, you're right. The TV at the table, then Shisha's body moved with a jolt. That's when I realized that Shisha was dead. Oh, but how scared I was. I see, thank you. I'm getting more precise picture of how the body was discovered. I'd wager that we need to put the spares to a window just a trifle longer. Right. I can't keep asking Sam to bail me out like this. But I will carry on doing it. It's time for me to regain my footing and really stand on my own. Window, what you said just now, discovering your master's death. Could you please describe all of that again for the court in detail? Alright. Oh, before you do, let me just plug this latest information in. Okay. He didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. Turned into the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I pulled the TV back to the north spot, I realized she was. Oh, poor baby. That table. Oh, Shisha. Right, it's pinpoint to this, and it's gonna be he saw the cards, but I don't know why he's changing the cards. That's odd. After the initial shock of finding the victim dead, you reacted with surprise again. What was this that surprised you besides your master's death? What do you mean? What's more, you were even more surprised the second time you saw than the first. What could have possibly surprised you more than finding your late master? Search me. You little thing, you must have made a mistake.
Silence!
The girl is as sharp as a trap, to be sure. But her ability to hear people's emotions is absolute. Now, get to remembering, Uendo. What was it that surprised you? That was a compliment, right? Well, oh, it's gone back up. Oh. No, we pushed him too hard. Now he's mentally all over the place. His emotions are completely out of control. To control? Could you explain how that's relevant? You know how normally I listen for the hidden emotion in a witness's voice, right? From there, I look for inconsistencies between their testimony and these emotions. But something a person's feeling can, sometimes a person's feelings can run too high, making it hard to get a proper reading. That's how your matrix works. Fascinating. Ordinarily, it's just one emotion that runs out of control. It seems there's nothing ordinary about it this time. My performance was, I called him from the outside room, but he didn't reply. When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. He tried to enter the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I pulled the TV back to its normal spot, I realized that Shisho was dead. Seeing him slumped over that, table, oh Shisho. I knew it. Just got your knickers all in a bunch now. Windows multiple emotions running out of control at the same time. I've never seen anything like this, ever. So I just want to bring a situation like this back under control. I'd find the root of this tangled mess before I could treat him. If I can identify what's causing this emotional rampage, then I can... Okay, further... yeah, sure. And that will help bring his emotions back under control. In that case, let's get started, shall we? Alright, I can't guarantee success, but it's definitely worth a shot. Time to look for the root cause of Wendo's ramping emotions. It has to be the cards, right? Yeah.
Got it!
Yeah, there we go. It's gotta do something with 0 and 4, but I don't know what that means. I get it now. The cards are the root of it all. Like, the Owen's not like a hidden message in there. Don't try to deny it. Can't deny hide your feelings from me. The dying message that was left at the scene of the crime. So it usually causes you distress. If that dying message was the cause of those feelings, then that means the phrase own forth must mean something to you. Oh, here we go. Okay, never mind. Perfect. Bye bye. There. Only level 0. Finally. The dying message consists of 2 words, Owen and forth, but neither of those 2 words have anything to do with the witness. This topic warrants no further argument. Sure, there may not be any direct connections between the window and the message. Now, but why don't we wait and decide what's necessary after you hear my theory? Here, I trust you hit up on something, Athena. Yep, if my theory is right, we can finally solve this case on Wendo's of Wendo and the mysterious Owen Forth. Here, well, go on then. We're gonna already tell this promises to be interesting. Now, please share your theory with the court, Miss Sykes. There was something puzzling to me about Wendo's out-of-control emotions just now. Namely, there were 3 distinct reactions present. I've never seen that before. I wonder what could possibly be, how it could be possible. Is there a conclusion to this meandering musing of yours? What yours is, I'm getting there. So, could a person flip between 3 distinct emotions of such intensity like a switch? Oh! It's this 3 personalities all at the same time? In the end, I concluded it just wasn't possible. Ha 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 ha. So that's it, is it? A bit unconventional, but I'll grant it as possible within the realm of psychology. Within the realm of psychology? I'm afraid you'll have to explain it for the old man up here on the bench. Your Honor, my theory is that Uendo has multiple personalities. So many distinct personalities. It's clear to me that Uendo has dissociative identity disorder. Oh, okay. Whew. I didn't read it in time. No, the defense would treat this this trial as a child's jest. Multiple personality disorder. What preposterous proposition indeed. Would you not agree? How did you know? How did you figure it out? Porkunka. I can't believe it. I did it, Simon. I read papers on it before, but to think I'd see the case for it myself. Blimey, Rakugo artists tell different tell stories as different characters, but as different personalities. Hey, you, lawyer girl. You had a problem with us, huh? No, no problem at all. This is very hard to believe. But now we've established that the witness has multiple personalities. Could each of them please introduce themselves to the court? Okay, here we go. We're under a tornado. I'm a Rakugo's storyteller, as you know. Hello everybody, Patches, the friendly jester here. Patches is adorable. Kisagawa, courtesan. And that's all of you? And is that all of you? Yes, that's all of us. Oh. So 3 personalities in total. Uendo, Patches, and Kisagawa, huh? So Owen's the 4th one. Well, Simon, what do you think now? You're all like a duck. Just be glad that they were dense enough to help you. Oh, sorry. Got my wires and twist down below. Jesus Christ. Are you just straight up sad and great for a change? You appear to be quite proud of your self-defense. But all you've done is infringe upon the privacy of the witness. Couldn't disagree more, prosecutor. And we know there are 3 personalities. A new way for us to interpret the meaning of a certain piece of evidence has arisen. New interpretation? Oh, I'm very curious. What is this piece of evidence you're talking about, Miss Sykes? Okay, it makes perfect sense. The cards.
Take that!
The Karuto cards. That's right, Your Honor. Recall the original dying message left at the scene. We don't have a clue about, as to Owen 4th we didn't have a clue about what Owen 4th could possibly mean. But now, with this new information about Uendo and the personalities... is it possible that Owen 4th actually means... a secret 4th personality of Owendo's? A personality named Owen. What? Porkunka. Okay. Uendo must have kept his dissociative identity disorder from us because he didn't want us to be associated with any way with the dire message. No, that's not why. We kept our disorder a secret for a different reason altogether. We haven't taken advantage of the affliction to act out our various Rakugo characters. If word of this got out, well, our reputation as a Rakugo artist would be tarnished, as with the tornado name. That's why we kept the secret from everyone except members of the tornado school. Really? There's no 4th personality? It's just the 3 of us here. A plausible enough sounding story. But it doesn't prove you didn't rearrange the cards, does it? But... you see that it is highly likely that the witness rearranged the cards. Possibly somebody actually agreeing with us? Further, is it not also possible that the accused killed Master Tornado? Oh my god, I hate all these personalities! This guy's a fucking weirdo! I left the message in order to frame the witness. Ugh. Well, and upon noticing the cards he found of the victim's body, we wondered we reached him. Fantastic tale, but a tale nonetheless. No one outside of the Tornado School knew about Uendo's multiple personalities. Uendo just finished saying so himself. Ah, this is true. But ultimately a meaningless point. How is that meaningless? Uendo was only in the dressing room for 2 to 3 minutes. That's far too little time to commit murder, wouldn't you say? So, for you, so when we say it, it's pointless. But when you say it, it's fine. Fuck off now, you know. No one loves you. I don't even care if there's a redemption arc, he's pissing me off. Then who's to say he could have done it before his discovery?
Objection!
That spring chick memory of yours. Have you already forgotten Prosecutor Blackwell's testimony? Simon's testimony? Oh. You escorted me to the dressing room. But we hear the sound of a cougar being performed within. Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done. That's right, until just a few moments before Uendo entered the dressing room. Typhoon Tornado was confirmed to still be alive. Oh! No! None, sorry. Not only that, but Uendo was on stage until just before discovering the body. A bulletproof alibi that I have already confirmed with several audience members. Oh, no! I also heard that his Rakugo performance that day was a steaming pile of... Well, you get the picture. Yeah, yes, I'm afraid so. Really stunk up the place, up the stage, didn't it? Yet I have a perfect alibi. Oh wait, I just didn't read that, wow. Indeed, why not land a coup de grace? Coup de grace? On the defense, while describing your alibi witness. Okie dokie slinky. Right, is that? Yeah, perfect. I think I'm gonna end it there, but damn, okay. Multiple personalities. Love that for us. I like Uendo. And I like Blackwell. Interesting. I mean, based on this, I want to say it's the girl. But that's because we literally... Who else is it? It's not Uendo. So it has to be her. But yeah, guess I don't know how it's that, though, because obviously, yeah. I mean, it'll probably be this anyway, because we're working out how the guy died. Not died. Working out everyone's alibis, and this guy literally couldn't have murdered. But I mean, also, Gabriel has an alibi at the moment, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also notifications on YouTube. Make sure to follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JVK for free episodes, other forms of content as well. You can join the Discord that's pinned in the chat so you get notified when I'm live when I upload, so you never miss out on anything, and you also get to vote on what games we play next. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. No stream tomorrow, but hopefully on Sunday. Unless, no, actually, I don't think I have time tomorrow. Yeah, so